In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 smart thermostats. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Smart thermostats are Wi-Fi thermostats that may be used in conjunction with home automation to control a house's heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. They function similarly to programmable thermostats in that they let the user to adjust the temperature of their home using a schedule throughout the day, but they also include special functions, such as sensors and Wi-Fi connectivity, that improve on the deficiencies of programmable thermostats. Here are the best smart thermostats. Number 10. Wyze Thermostat. Wyze has gradually expanded its line of low-cost smart home devices, so it's no surprise that the company is now entering the smart thermostat market. The new Wyze Wi-Fi thermostat, $70.99, lets you control your home's heating and cooling system from your phone or with voice commands. It works with other Wyze devices and produces use reports with energy-saving tips. It costs slightly more than the $59.99 Amazon Smart Thermostat, but it's more versatile and performed just as well in testing, earning it our Editor's Choice Award as the finest budget-friendly smart thermostat we've tested. The circular Wyze thermostat measures 4.7 by 2.5 by 1.2 inches and is finished in glossy black and matte white, HWD. The device's front panel has a 2-inch color IPS display, as well as a dial for adjusting the heating or cooling set point and settings. When the heat is turned on, the display backdrop changes orange, and when the cooling is switched on, the display backdrop turns blue. Number 9. Honeywell Home T9 Smart Thermostat. The Honeywell T9, in our opinion, offers one of the best smart thermostat features: remote sensors that can monitor temperature and detect presence, allowing the thermostat to better adjust your HVAC system to guarantee that all rooms are comfortable. It costs around $199 with a remote sensor and $169 without. The rectangular form of Honeywell's T9 smart thermostat makes it look more modern than, say, the Nest. We love the large, colorful display that boldly displays the current temperature. The Honeywell T9 is Alexa and Google Assistant compatible, and it has a geofencing feature that recognizes when you're near to home and changes the temperature accordingly. The T9 has been improved to work with HomeKit starting in November 2021, which is a good thing. Number 8. Nest Thermostat E. The Nest Thermostat E is another excellent smart thermostat under $200. It's easier to set up than the more costly Nest Learning Thermostat, yet it has many of the same features. The Nest Thermostat E, on the other hand, does not support as many HVAC systems and lacks functions such as two-stage heating and cooling. The great majority of homeowners should have no trouble with this. The Nest Thermostat E is identical to the Nest Learning Thermostat in appearance, however it is made of plastic rather than metal. Furthermore, the Nest Thermostat E, unlike the more costly Nest Learning Thermostat, is only available in white. Finally, the Nest Thermostat E's all-white display may be difficult to see from a distance. The Nest E, on the other hand, is worth considering if you want something a bit less expensive than Nest's premium thermostat. Keep in mind that while Google no longer offers the Nest Thermostat E directly, it is still available through other stores for around $169. Number 7. Sensibo Sky. The majority of smart thermostats are intended for houses with central heating and cooling systems. However, what if you live in an older home or apartment and rely on window air conditioners to keep cool? There are a number of businesses that provide smart thermostats for this reason, and we believe that the Sensibo Sky is the ideal smart thermostat for individuals who have in-wall or window air conditioners with IR remotes. The Sensibo Sky is affordable, about $100, and simple to install, quickly connecting with our window air conditioner. The Sensibo Sky does not have a temperature display, but we enjoyed how compact and unobtrusive it is. We appreciated how it could be operated remotely and how you could schedule when it turned on and off. It also has geofencing features, which allow it to turn on your air conditioning as soon as you walk through the door. That's incredible! Sensibo offers a newer model, the Sensibo Air, $179, that has a motion sensor that can be set to turn off your air conditioner when no one is in the room and turn it back on when someone enters. Number 6. Ecobee 3 Lite. You like the Ecobee Smart Thermostat, but you're looking for something a little less expensive, right? The Ecobee 3 Lite Smart Thermostat is Ecobee's most cheap model, yet it has many of the same advanced features as the company's most costly model. The Ecobee 3 Lite features a color touchscreen, a simple interface, and comprehensive compatibility with smart home systems. Furthermore, Ecobee has improved the Lite model so that it can now work with remote sensors. This enables you to design it to keep a specific temperature in a room even if it is in a remote portion of your home. However, you will need to purchase those sensors separately. The Ecobee 3 Lite is compatible with Apple HomeKit, Google Assistant, and Amazon Alexa. However, unlike the Ecobee Smart Thermostat, Alexa is not incorporated into the thermostat. It also does not accept HVAC accessories, so you cannot use it if your heating and cooling system has 2 stages, for example. It does not have Eco Plus, a function that analyzes your routine and suggests modifications that might help you save money. Number 5. Nest Thermostat. If you want a Nest-like experience at half the price of the original Nest Thermostat, the Nest Thermostat is your best bet. It lacks a rotating bezel, but it does have an enticing mirrored front that begs to be touched, as well as a simple touch-sensitive strip that runs along one side of the gadget, but will leave all sorts of fingerprint smudges if you do. However, in return for the lower price of the Nest Thermostat, you give up 2 crucial features. This thermostat will not learn your habits or adjust the temperature to match them. It also does not work with remote sensors, so it will not be as useful if you have a room that continuously maintains a high or low temperature. The Nest Thermostat, on the other hand, can be purchased for as little as $129, and in many cases for far less. Number 4. Honeywell RTH 8580WF Wi-Fi Thermostat. The Honeywell RTH 6580WF Wi-Fi thermostat is the finest smart thermostat for individuals on a tight budget since it provides much of the same features as more expensive versions while costing less than $100. This is because the Honeywell RTH 6580WF Wi-Fi thermostat may be managed remotely via a smartphone app. The Honeywell RTH 6580WF Smart Thermostat, like the Nest and Ecobee versions, can be operated through smartphone. You can also link it to Alexa and Google Assistant, which allows you to not only control the temperature by simply speaking to it, but also connect it to other smart home gadgets. Furthermore, the Honeywell Home ecosystem works with a wide range of brands, including Arlo, Apple HomeKit, SmartThings, Lutron, Kwikset Kivo, and many more. The Honeywell RTH 6580WF lacks both the sophisticated good looks of the Nest and the Ecobee's remote sensing capabilities. The Nest does not have one of these traits. If, on the other hand, all you need is a smart thermostat that can handle the basics, this is a fantastic option to explore. Number 3. Amazon Smart Thermostat. The Amazon Smart Thermostat is not as clever as the previous mentioned Nest or Ecobee versions, but it does utilize Alexa's intuition to determine when it is suitable to raise or reduce the temperature. We realized how easy it was to install and configure in our house, making it one of the most economical programmable thermostats on the market today. Its basic and unadorned design makes it appropriate for practically any location. Remember that the Amazon Smart Thermostat requires either a C-wire or a C-wire adapter to work, both of which are offered separately. Unlike the Nest and Ecobee devices, there are no remote sensors to monitor the temperature in other rooms. Of course, it is only compatible with Alexa in the singular. However, these are fair trade-offs for the price we're paying. Number 2. Nest Learning Thermostat V.3. The Nest Learning Thermostat was the first smart thermostat, and its timeless design continues to give it an advantage over competitors. The display on the 3rd generation of this thermostat, which Google owns, is larger and more crisp than its predecessor. Similar to its predecessor, the Nest Learning Thermostat observes your patterns of behavior over time and is able to make adjustments to the temperature on its own whenever someone enters the house. Despite its retro-inspired design and circular shape, the Nest Thermostat has a contemporary feel thanks to its brushed stainless steel finish and spinning mechanism. Because it comes in a variety of finishes, including brass, polished steel, copper, and white, it will be much easier to incorporate it into the aesthetic of your already established home. This thermostat combines the best features of the past and the future to create one of the most advanced smart thermostats compatible with Google Home. Number 1. Ecobee Smart Thermostat Premium. The Ecobee Smart Thermostat Premium has a zinc shell and a significantly larger touchscreen compared to earlier generations of the Ecobee Smart Thermostat. Its appearance is on par with that of the Nest Learning Thermostat, but it is much more intelligent on the inside. It has been updated to add an air quality sensor, which will inform you as to whether or not you need throw open a window or switch on a fan. You are also able to examine the weather prediction for the upcoming week on the enormous monitor. As was said before, the Ecobee's remote sensors, which give you complete control over the temperature in every room of your house, are the device's most impressive feature. Alexa is also incorporated into the Ecobee thermostat, and if you own a HomePod or HomePod Mini, you can use the thermostat to communicate with Siri on your iOS device. Even if the built-in speaker is not fantastic for listening to music, it is a method to get a smart speaker into a space that would be too small for an Echo Dot. What do you think about this video? Do let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.